depth of this team, where it's not just one or two players, but you got 4 or 5 different options, and they just take turns. Alicia Gray and Bree Jones have been.
Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia. We're about to start the fourth quarter.
They've been rebounding the basketball. Bree Jones has personally frustrated the post for Indiana Fever with her footwork and what she does when she does her work early.
Atlanta doing it on the defensive end as well. They allowed the fewest points through 3 quarters, with holding Indiana at 42. So that's an impressive thing to see them doing it on both sides of the ball. But another thing, as they have a final 10 minutes of play, Atlanta is 4-0 when they shoot 42% or better. They have turned things around since the first quarter. They are now shooting 46%, where they were shooting 36%.
Yeah, they turned their defense into offense. They had 3 steals alone in that third quarter. But I remember saying deflection, deflection, deflection several times.
Jordan Canada with the first look out of the timeout, or rather the break, as we start the fourth quarter. Couldn't connect. Missouri McDonald strong on the take, and the whistle blew. She kept going, and another foul for Jordan Canada.
I tell you, they are friends off the court. All of these players, you'll see them hug after, but on the court there is no love lost. The ref had to blow the whistle again 3 different times, and Jordan Canada still defended Erin McDonald. This has been personal for these players out here on the court.
I mean, at times they play with each other, whether it be overseas. How about Don Silman and Lexi Hull actually playing together in unrivaled, winning the inaugural chip there for Roses? Lexi Hull still looking for her first bucket of the night.
Big time rebound by Ryan Howard, though. Got in there and got over 2 defenders. True foul. But right here, just a good job. She boxes out her man and Erin McDonald, and then she goes after it. And you had Bree Jones, who had also done her job to defend Aaliyah Boston and box her out. So that's how it's supposed to work.
A lot of pressure at the top of the key for Kelsey Mitchell on Jordan Canada. Has to give it up. 5 on the shot clock. Ryan Howard was tripped up. If they say it's on Lexi Hull, that will be her 5th.
And we're on the way, quarter number 4, and here we go. Quarter number 4.
For Lexi Hull.
You know, I will say this. When she was in the first half and had only 2 for that half, I was surprised because I had heard her name defensively so many times on the defensive end. I'm surprised she hasn't reached 6 yet. But again, they're going to sit her down because they know they need her down the stretch as they try to get this lead back down to single digits.
Well, it's not bad when you can bring in a WNBA top 25 and DeWanna Bonner off the bench to relieve her.
Only just 5 points tonight. Talking to Stephanie White before the game about her finding her groove with this team.
Mia Coffey thought about it too long and studied wrong. Turns the ball over there. That'll be Atlanta's 10.
And she knows she probably should have shot that shot. She could do that. And that's why Natasha Howard was out there defending her, because she commands respect behind the arc.
Indiana looking for some points. This is the biggest lead for Atlanta at 14. Ryan Howard has seen a little bit of everyone for Indiana. The switch. Kelsey Mitchell got what she wanted. Bree Jones. The triple and wide right.
Excellent defense between Ryan Howard and Bree Jones.
Bree Jones going at a former teammate off the glass. I don't know if she's seen that one before.
She's so impressive with her athleticism, her moves.
Solid screen at the top of the key against Natasha Howard, who's brought back up by Ryan Howard.
But look at this move in transition. Bree Jones with the in and out on her former teammate, just takes it to the right, gets the defense to go that way, and then goes left. She's at 21, tied with Alicia Gray to lead all scorers in this game, and she's just been putting in work, Angel. 7 rebounds, or 5, excuse me.
Clear out as Kelsey Mitchell getting her easiest bucket of the night. Kelsey Mitchell with 10 points, the only player for Indiana in double figures. Erin McDonald has not scored in the second half. Alicia Gray, on the other hand, has.
Beautiful give and go, and this is what we're talking about. when we say move without the ball in your hands.
Chelsea Mitchell in and out. Nashing on the baseline. Howard going against Hillman and rolls that one in.
And now Hillman didn't want to get the foul on that one, played it straight up, and Natasha Howard too good over the shoulder.
9 points now for Natasha Howard. Plenty of time left. Atlanta hoping to get back in the win column, dropping their last one after going on a 3-game win streak. Actually, a 4-game win streak. So
Yeah.
a travel call, back-to-back travels for Atlanta.
I agree with that call. It was a travel. The defense met her right there with the double team. But back to this bucket, this is why you keep her dribble alive. Jordan Canada doing a nice job of taking the defense with her. And she sees Alicia Gray moving without the ball, who leaves her defender, Kelsey Mitchell, fell asleep, and she gets 2 easy points.
So they're saying it will go against Atlanta for the foul. The team's third. And it should be so Nas Hillman picks up her 4th.
I'm gonna say this: everybody's gonna need some Epsom salt, ice bath, some Vicks Vapor Rub, because it has been rough, to say the least, out here.
All the things. Nia Coffey with a lot of pressure at half court commits another foul. That is the 4th for Atlanta. Atlanta has to be careful though, with 6:55 left on the game clock here in the court. The next foul will put Indiana in the bonus.
And this is a lot of time. There's almost 7 minutes left in the game. These are all pros. If you're Nia Coffey, you don't want to commit that foul way up there. It's not necessary.
Another look, you have to think that has been the assignment. Stephanie White pleased with how they've been getting inside touches. The last few series going to Natasha Howard. Nia Coffey this time,
Bingo.
and that's why you shoot it.
Bingo. Jordan Canada, by being aggressive and getting 2 feet in the paint, the defender had to come over because of what she did the play before that. So what does JC do now? She kicks it out to an open Nia Coffey.
Nia Coffey has knocked down 2 of Atlanta's 3 threes this evening. Canada will not be denied, but they will say the wraparound with that offhand is an offensive foul.
But I like what she did, though. So I will say this. Almost all the players who have penetrated have done this, and they hook and they hold. It's whether or not you get caught. But I like the fact that Jordan Canada decided to give her points instead of passing.
So they will challenge this for Atlanta. We'll have results for you when we get back.
I'm a leader by pushing my teammates to be the best.